I am back with another YouTube video, and today we are playing Road to the Show, Episode 5. Let's go. No, we do not want to create new. Continue. Peter Joseph, Diamondbacks first base, April 11, 2016. Let's go. So we have 287, 287, 287. Position change. We want to play shortstop. We think they're... Yes, we're playing shortstop now. Let's go. So we're gonna look at edit players. Look at our glove. I like it. Let's go. So we're playing shortstop. We are a pinch hitter. Wait, are we a pinch hitter? No, we're a pinch runner.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Shortstop, Peter.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Garner.
Riley Garner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Hey, wait for yours here. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Runners on his way to third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
My gosh, I stayed in that for a long time. I just kept going.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 1-0. Good night, everybody.
For the Shuckers, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Advance to our next game. Let's go.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball. Peter Johnson will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Dante Gunn will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
Come on, just make contact. Just make contact. Ground it or sack fly.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. EK, and take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but prior to that.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out here comes the pitch.
Let's go.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Good eye, good eye. Not good eye. Way to make contact.
Here's the 3-2. Arnie finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He comes into this one with a ridiculous on-base percentage, over 500. So expect to see him creating some offense in this one. He sure has so far this year, and I don't see that changing anytime real soon.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting sixth.
Striding into the box, Mark Webster, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And that's a pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning.
They see it and drive it.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0.
Like, staticky.
Peter Johnson gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Connor going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Sean Bergman is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Peter Johnson gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
So much for that tie ball game of a minute ago. 2 runs are in to score here, and he's able to make it all the way around to third with the triple.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And now he thinks better of it and hightails it back to third. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch taken for a strike. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Robert Dorsey will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, and this would have been a
Peter Johnson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ortega is over to take a look at it.
We are 1 for 2.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, for 2 for 3.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chen is under it.
We're going to end this 2 for 4.
And that's the first out of the inning.
One more game after this.
Junior Casilla ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Johnson is right there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up.
Hey,
now to the plate, Peter Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5.
In this campaign. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Wow, if that throws on target, that might be the third out of the inning, but I think he surprised him a little bit behind the plate because he rushes his ball down to third and the throw's too high.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there.
Ooh, that looked like he was out. That really looked like he was out. I'm not arguing with the safe call, though.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth.
We were a home run away from the cycle. Okay, so we have 50 power versus right and left. That should take us up to a 55. No, it does not. Wait, how do we have +8? Five speed, 10 steal. +9. +8. My gosh, +9. I thought it was gonna be +10. Okay, so we are on to the next game. I'm the third person in the lineup. So we're on to our third game. That's gonna be all for this video. After we play this game, I think we're gonna end it.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
MLB 16 The Show every day. So if I cannot, I will upload 2 videos the next day.
Peter Johnson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far there. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And this one is gone, a home run.
395. 398.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
388. 412, dang. This field is big.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press, one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
If you don't know,
Victor
every time
Baroa
I come
set
up
to
to bat,
lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To short. Johnson gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Luis Garcia is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, we got 2.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit to short. Johnson ranges to his right. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just...
Why wouldn't he throw it right when
Peter Johnson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he will. Peter Johnson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. That's lifted the other way out to left.
No, it's not. He's
Connor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Dang it, 2
Bob
flyouts,
Singletary will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw in the inning. Walter Kim will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here.
Dang,
Peter Johnson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there. 2 down.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about...
We do get a home run. That's our main blow in the game. I should be player of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
How can you give him
Yeah,
player of the
it
game?
wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK,
So
Psycho, and the
that's gonna be
crew,
our last
I'm Matt
game. We're
Vasgersian.
going to get
You've been
one
watching
thing.
MLB The
See if
Show.
it's still as
For more,
expected
get
or
those
above
smartphones and tablets out and
expectations.
head
So,
over to theshownation.com.
see you there.
The Bay Bears win this one 2-0.
Nark.
Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game.
See you there. So we are back. We're back at the home screen. We got 49 training points that game. Yes, we are above expectations. Team interactions. No interactions available. Crud. So that's 58. We're going to do 57. Not 58, 27. I mean, not 57, 27. Okay, so just do it. I can't do it. So we are at 55 overall. We are above expectations. We should be called up to the Major League. Skip the AAA. We're getting called up to the Major League. Ha 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 ha. Two to 0. We're 7-2. They are 4-5. We should win this last game, unless they absolutely show us how good they are. Apparently, they might be good. So we are +8. Yeah, we are +8. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Gosh, that was a big sneeze. So we have about 10.5 thousand training points. I want you to tell us what you want. I want you to tell me what you want me to do with that. Like upgrade my speed and power. Get a ton of power. Yeah. $75 power. So that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to smash that like button. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Y'alls.